Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used, honored, because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides come in with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout, because there are always adjustments in this game.
I want to see if they come out conservative, trying to minimize errors, or if they have enough confidence to attack early and try and take advantage of the other team's nervousness.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading them out at QB is the former North Carolina Tar Heel, Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, I talk with people around the league about Mitchell Trubisky when he's coming out of North Carolina. Those that had questions about him, it often centered in on the fact that he was only a one-year starter and wondered why he couldn't beat out the guy ahead of him beforehand. I just locked in on the athletic ability, the accuracy, and then once he got the football, how the team responded to him. I think his upside is big.
On second down, Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His first catch. This Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that...
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They go play action with Trubisky. Going for the deep ball. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
Lotta. Here we go now. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Down. Morrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Looking to throw. Morrow. And Woods has it complete. And he's got the first down. Looking to throw on second down. Morrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now a give to Taylor. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there, second down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The Jaguars getting set to go.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
With 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Morrow. His throw caught right around the 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. To throw on second down. Morrow looking left side. It's complete. He's got it.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nearly picked off.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Goldman.
Put him on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at third. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing on first down. Morrow throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Right back to him on first down. Solid move, but he's corralled. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. On third down, Morrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. To score as they come up on first and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And they'll go with the ground attack here. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Looking to throw. Morrow, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. On first down, Morrow. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least
it's a field goal. They'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
And that's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Yeah. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Morrow. And he comes back with one complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. Eluding the, and he can't get a throw away. 32.5. He'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 23 yards. And that play is blown up. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long
lead to a field goal. Extra point splits the uprights, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. They'll look to throw. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. Throwing now is Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Live, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. Here's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And they're able to spike it with time remaining. And now in field goal range here with a chance to get this one to OT. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. Now they try the right side here. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And And an overtime playoff game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
That's exactly right. Whoever scores first, unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out. But remember this, no matter how far we go in overtime, in the regular season,
we started all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 30. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's the point. Is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown. Finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And then you realize it's not really there. He's created an illusion. And the illusion was they were going to throw the football. Looked like a pass play. Instead, it turned into a draw. Offensive lineman able to get out in front, especially in a spot as you just described. We're in OT. You've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They sort of got a new lease on life there. If he picks that off, this ball game's over.
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it. My defensive backs coach at Tennessee, a lost opportunity is never regained. It used to drive him crazy when I dropped those potential interceptions, as that one was.
I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you? And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morrow being chased out left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd down, Morrow. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That, the definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Morrow. Right side complete. That's Woods.
But not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on 1st. And it's caught. Touchdown. They win the Super Bowl. And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.